Hello everyone, I'm the Crimson DM and welcome back to Crimson Plays Super Metroid. In the last part, we got bombs. So now we can be the space pirate terrorist. Incidentally, it's not surprising that space pirate terrorist would have bombs in their, well, base. I never did fully understand what all the locations in this game are trying to be because, well, let's face it, they're kind of strange. Like, these are clearly Chozo statues, right? But I have a feeling that the ones that attack you, like the boss and last one, are meant to be fake Chozo statues, not real ones. I mean, maybe they are. Maybe they're real ones, and maybe the Chozo decided to, I don't know, make two of the most weird and possibly worthless upgrades in terms of power or anything guarded. But, nah, I don't really buy into that one. Also, this is a shortcut to the bottom. In case you haven't played this and wondered how to get to the bottom faster. Considering this is a Metroidvania game, or should I say, the Metroidvania game, you might want to get to the bottom faster. By the way, that's what I was trying to figure out last time. There's a way to get down here. You just gotta have bombs. And down here there are more missiles. Not gonna lie, still love that sound, but I know it will get annoying eventually. The missiles, however, are very useful. Like, there's a couple of fights, especially near the end, where you could have 150 missiles and you will go through them like clockwork. And then you're stuck to charge shots, hoping that you can hurt your enemy with those enough. Worst thing to be is stuck on the boss fight with Ridley and shooting him with charged shots, because that's just annoying. Speaking of which, how does Ridley survive almost every encounter that you have with him, despite killing him like 7 times before you ever get to oh, what's the cool one on GameCube? Metroid Prime? That one. I mean, in Metroid Prime, you kill him in like the first 30 minutes, he becomes Metal Ripley, or Meta Ripley. Mecha Ridley? Yeah, I can't speak. Mecha Ridley. That sounds about right. I think it was Metroid Zero, which is technically a remake of the first game, that implies that every time you kill Ridley, he comes back as a new robot. And I wonder if that implies that all of the space pirates are robots. Not just Ridley. Also, you can go back to your really weird looking but awesome ship and save. I always thought this spaceship looked so weird when I was a kid, and it still does, because if your brain can't see the 3D shape to it, which I can't, it looks weird. So now I'm going to show you why using the map to teach players how to navigate the world by exploration is such a cool concept. Like, here you're like, what? How do you get past that? Like, if you're a new player, you'll be stuck in that wall for a long time. And then eventually you'll try bombing it and get through. It's an amazing feeling. And then there's this area, which I paused there specifically to show you that I'm taking a lot of damage, but I paused there to show you that this area stands out in the game. My first energy tank. Yay. But this area looks dead. It just looks dead. Like the plants died. And there's some buttholes. You gotta use your missiles on them. And I'll tell you this much. When I played this the first time, I did not know you could blow them up with missiles. I don't remember if I just took the damage going down or if I found another way to get past them, but I remember I couldn't figure it out. Here's another cool area. There's a lot of cool areas in this game, but that's just a weird little dead tunnel. Then you come here and it locks you in, kind of forcing you to look at this and be like, what is this? Well, those are the 4 big bosses of the game. The game is basically about, well, it's Dark Souls theory. Kill more bosses. So now we're back into the dead mushroom area, which I don't understand what this is supposed to be. Like, what killed everyone? It's clearly dead. The spiky spider things are completely made of metal. And it's just a really weird location that doesn't make much sense. Well, not to me. If they ever do an HD remake of this, maybe it'll make more sense, and that would be pretty cool. God, I love that soundtrack. Whoever came up with this song in particular needs a high five. Because this is just like some of the coolest chill music. I oftentimes find people are surprised when they listen to what the Super Nintendo had to offer for musical soundtracks. Because it seems like no one really expects them to have such good music. Like, I think one of my favorite soundtracks of all time is definitely gotta be Donkey Kong Country 2. And also, I love those little, what are they? Little crabs with giant eyes. They're just hilarious. They look like something out of a comic book. Map data! Gotta get some map data. You can actually see there is a whole bunch of different, like, world locations, call them. Just from that one map, it shows you a bunch of different world locations that you'll go to. Maybe they're different zones. Zones might be a better name for them. I'll admit, I don't like the jumpy guys. They're super annoying. Not right here, but they get to be super annoying later in the game, especially when you're up against like some of the bigger ones, which I recently tried out a few minutes of. I want to say Environmental Station Alpha, which is basically a giant love letter to this game. And I'm happy I started it because I think I'll do a Let's Play of that in the future. So I won't play much more of that at all right now because I want it to be a surprise. Axiom Verge just didn't have the amazing setting I was hoping to get. But Environmental Station Alpha nailed the setting down immediately. Yes, I am collecting ammo. This game was probably... I want to say this game is probably the most integral to my childhood gaming. I was one of the only people I knew who ever had a copy of this. And one of the only people I knew who was willing to put in the work to figure out how to get through the game. I didn't have any walkthroughs, I didn't have any internet access, there wasn't that kind of stuff. Well, there might have been that kind of stuff, but I didn't have access to it when I was a kid playing this. I don't even think I knew what the internet was when I was playing this. That's how young I was. And just having to figure this all out and seeing all these cool things and wondering what they did, how you open doors, what was in the future of the game, what secrets were waiting for me, was always one of the most amazing feelings. Also, I think I just wanted to mention, I think that those are not, I don't think that's snow. I think this area is dead, like the area above. I think this area is slowly dying. It's not snow. I always thought it was snow. Interesting. Well, I want to show off the beam, and that's all I have time for in this video. But, as always, thanks for watching, and adios.